Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is not deja vu. I am back at the Big Oval. Hey, how you doing, all your RevHeads? Welcome back to Australia. Man, I am nursing this car around these corners. I've got a 15-second lead behind the second place guy. As you can tell, my rear quarter panel has been beat up just a little bit. I come out of one corner just a little too high, kind of clipped the wall. Actually downshifted into second and was able to keep the lead. So, I was very happy about that. So I figured I'd bring you guys in on the last and final laps just in case I choke. You get to see me choke. Whoa, a little high on that corner. And you've seen we've passed a couple of cars. They're in bad shape. They've been wrecking each other all over the track. I don't know what the deal is, but I've been trying to stay away from them and trying to throttle my engine a little bit just to try to stay away from them and only catch them on the straightaways, which I'm trying to catch this guy on the straightaway instead of trying to pass him on a corner. These guys go all over the place on the corners, and I do not want to be anywhere around them when they do. One thing to note, don't ever hit the brakes. My car did a nosedive. One of the smoking cars kind of jumped out in front of me, so I tapped the brakes a little bit. Car did a little bit of a nosedive. It took me down into the dirt, and actually, I don't know how I saved it. Man, I did. And I've been very lucky with a lot of these saves. I've saved this car a couple of times already on the track. My fuel level looks like I'm doing pretty good. I'm still above E. I've only got a couple of laps left, so hopefully I won't choke on this. I don't see any cars ahead of me. There's a couple of them up going around the bend right there. 23 seconds ahead of the second place guy, which is really unheard of, to be honest with you, on this big oval. When we started out, we went around 2 laps before I got ahead of him, and then once I got ahead of him, it took me probably about 5 laps to get a pretty good second ahead of him. So it did take me a little bit. All right, so here we go in this corner. These guys are in bad shape. So I usually pass them on the low side, but I just kind of like got out of the throttle, kind of went high just to get around them. Having 23 seconds of the buffer is really, really good. Oh, look at that, 27 seconds as a buffer, so I can pretty much coast into the finish line. Coast into the winner's circle. I only bet 16 grand on this race, so I'm only going to win 32. I believe that's how it works. But yeah, done with the big oval, right there. Ooh, 40 grand. Love it. All right. God. Okay, got a Raceway Park 700. Big 700 is unlocked. What? We got another one? Now it's the Drag 800. Very convertible. So the big oval. Yeah, I think we've done everything we possibly can. Okay, so the oval. It's the Maduga. I got to get to Maduga, but I've got to go over to Yanigan Forest to get that. The next step here, Pro Cup. Yikes. This is the oval. It's a Pro Cup. Okay. Looks like I'm going to need a serious car for that one, it looks like. 12 laps. Any car, it looks like. So I may use the car I've got because it's actually handles pretty well. Time trial reverse. I haven't done that yet. What we got here? Race reverse a Jingo. Ah, jeez. Gotta race the Jingo. Okay, so time trial drags. The drags I think I've got. Okay, so all the drags are done. The Drag 800 is where I'm going to. What's the convertible? So it's the big oval. Practice, the convertible. Got all those. Then for the convertible again, we've got the 2 drags. So I've got one more drag to go. All right. So let's go to the garage. Hey, you guys. Wow. Yeah, I kind of beat up that rear quarter panel up a little bit. But she won the race. She did a good job for me, so that's good. All right, let's clean her up. Get the bodywork done. Only $190 worth of bodywork? Nice. I thought it was going to be way more than that. Okay. We can go through the process of rebuilding the engine, but what we're going to do right now, let's go ahead. Let's go get some sleep. Whew, it's been a long, long night. Oh, get some fuel too. Seeing how I'm looking at doing a drag race with her, we're just going to put 10 in there. How's that? 10 good? Yeah, I think 10's good. Okay, so she's four-wheel drive right now. We are getting ready to drop a monstrous engine in her, or build a monstrous engine in her, and then drop it down to two-wheel drive. And we are going to take it out to the drag strip. All right, let's get some Z's. Whew. Yeah, it was hot out there in that track. I had to turn the lights on. My God, it was crazy. All right. So what I have in the garage right now is another Magura engine. So what I want to do is go ahead and I want to repair this one as much as possible. Then I want to take it out of the car. The reason for that is it's ready to, if I need it, it's ready to go. So we're going to fix that, fix that, fix that. Oil filter's good, starter's good, generator's good, sparks are good. Yeah. Turbo. Fix the turbo. Yeah, so things are actually pretty good on this. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. Man, she did me well. It was just a matter of me being able to handle it out there. Ah, nice. All right. Okay, so the tires 97%, so not too bad, not too bad. Suspensions are good. I mean, wow. All right. Do I have to fix? Yeah, headlights, tail lights. Okay. Sparks, sport battery, fuse box. Sport battery's good. Wind pipes, fix. That's good. Yeah, baby. Okay, so she's good to go. All right, so what we're going to do right now is transmission is staying in it. So we want to, first of all, let me take a look at my parts. I should have an engine in here. Yep, I've got it right there. It's got some decent parts. 536 horsepower. 804 on the carburetor. Is that 804? Yeah. The new carb too. Okay, cool. All right, so this is, does it need to be fixed? So we've got to do a few things to it. Yeah, so we got to do a few things to it. It's 536 horsepower. Not a big deal. Okay, so what I want to do, not that. I want to go get some parts. So I'm going to go get my big truck and go over to the parts store and get some parts. Let's go get my Narnu. What's my Narnu? There you are. All right, you are coming with me. And we are going to go Car drive. How much fuel you got? You know, really, I really ought to give some love to my Nardoos. These guys have been my workhorses between the tow truck, and I know I've been getting a lot of advice from Coupling Rhino, and they had said, you know, just keep one Nardu and swap out the beds. You know, one for a tow truck and one for a flatbed. But I kind of like having both of them. I don't see anybody. Okay, we've got drag selects. We need some serious horsepower. So we had to come out to Keith's Auto Parts. Okay, we want to hot up the car. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop some serious cash into ignition. Racing ignition, 5%. Yep, racing sparks. Gonna get some other parts here. We have the engine that I want. Differentials, I think I've got. What do we have for 2 exhaust? L6, L4, rotary. Yikes. Nothing for an 8. V8. Okay. Get that. Okay. I'm going to grab that. Turbos. We're going to have turbos eventually, but we're going to go with the super tower here. I'm spending a lot of cash on this. Grab that. Okay, I think I've got some superchargers, so I'm not too worried about that. Medium hood intake. Don't want to put anything more on it than I need to. Okay, I'm going to buy those parts. Man, for a lot of parts. It's a small box for a lot of parts. Jeez. Huh. Okay. Really what I need to do is just take the turbos off this thing and just put a supercharger on it and just be done. Back to the garage. All right. So parts are there. Let's go ahead and bring my car back in here, my convertible. Now, let the games begin. This is going to be a beast. Hopefully, I'm going to take that completely out. Okay. Now we are going to go into my parts. 32 grand. I think this is the one that has, yep, we're going to install that. Okay, so right off the bat, we are going to start, we're going to find a supercharger. Install that bad boy. Okay, remove that. Let's go with the V8 racing ignition. Okay. Oil filter. Generator. remove that drive belt. Do I have a new one? No. Don't have a drive belt. Let's go to the... Where's the drive belt? I guess it would be new drive belt for an LA. Yeah, so it'd be over here. R2 Maduga. High flow carburetor. Okay. Need another magazine. So also, I always look for the Maguras, like a high mileage Magura, every time I go through here to find it. There's a used convertible Magura, but don't want that. Wrecked one. There's a high mileage Magura. I'm always going to need that engine, maybe. So I'm going to take it just to put it in the garage, and I'll deal with it later. Okay. Drive belt, new drive belt. Let's see if there's any more drive belts in here while I'm in here. R2. No. Okay. So let's get myself a new drive belt. Actually, when it comes to parts, no, let me get rid of those other two drive belts. Engine. No. Drive belts. That's not worth anything. Neither is that. It's just taking up space. So, okay. Remove those. We're going to go with V8 turbo. Now, for our turbos, I need a couple of matching set here. Well, Leia's are running at a 250. The Narnus are at a 350. Maguras are at a 425. So let's install that. Then let's install that. Maduga. Okay. Think. What's our horsepower rating? 1641. Okay. That's a lot of racing there. It's a whole lot of power. Can I get squeeze some more power out of it? I don't know. All right. As far as the rear end is concerned, we need to remove the drive shaft, half shaft. Move that. We want what is that ratio? 190. Let's do that. Yeah, we're going to do that one. I think. Three. Nope. Those are the ones I want. Magura half shafts. I've got to look for those too. Those things are. Duga? No. Nope. Drive shaft. I need to keep those in mind. Rear hubs, half shaft with a Maduga. 3.8, no. 3.0, yes, I'll take it. There's two of those. Okay. Just wanted to get those in there. Okay. Okay. We're running at 1640. Rear tires have to come off. And we're going to put the drag ones on. Go. Install. I think I've gotten the car as light as possible. Get the drag rims. There we go. I have to buy some of these drag wheels too. Front wheels are going to go with both the 17s. Yep. All right. Set her down on the ground. This thing's beastly. Okay, as far as air pressures, let's go and take a look at the air pressures here. Yep, front, rear, and rear. Gotcha. Oil. We want to change it up. Yep. Water, good. Give it a bath. No body work. Battery, good. Yep, that's good. Okay. I am thinking I might be pretty good. Let's give her a quick tune, because I know she's way out of whack. Okay. Where are we at? 1,700 horsepower. I think we probably could have gotten some more out of it. Probably by matching up the carburetor a little bit better, but I don't know. I don't think so. Pretty much matched the carburetor to the car. So the carburetor is at 804 and optimal flow is 804. So I think we've got a match there. Look at the torque on this bad boy. Holy crap. Okay, 3-speed rear end. I think we're ready to take it out to the drag strip and see what we get. What do you think? All right, let's do a quick pass. We'll go out to Gutta Park. So I just threw all kinds of money into this thing. Okay. What do I want to bet? 4,500. Oop, I missed my shift. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I get it in 12 seconds, but I thought for sure I could get a little bit more on that. Look at that. Drag convertible is unlocked. Let's see if we can get we'll get cocky. We'll go for the $6,000. All right, 1223. Yeah, won 12 grand on that. All right. Yeah, I think we have won just about everything we can. Let's do that one more time, just for giggles. I hear him. Oh, he almost caught me. He almost caught me. All right, that's cool. Okay, we'll do one more race just for the fun of it. We've been pressing our luck. Almost hit that rev meter. All right, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We were able to knock out 2 races in this episode. That's just pretty cool. All right, so now I love this car. I really do. I think I've found my new favorite car of all time. So this bad boy, I'm actually going to put her. Let's go ahead and put you in the garage. Let's go ahead and drag this other Magura over here, because I want to yank the engine out of it. That's all I want to do is yank the engine out of it. And I'm going to sell this thing off. Ooh, it's in bad shape. That's okay. We're going to remove it. Okay. So let's go ahead and strip this thing. Gonna remove all these pieces out of here. Remove all these. Oops. A lot of things broken on here. Okay. I'm gonna remove the clutch. Transmission's got a 4-speed in them. I don't care. Let's get rid of this. Just take the whole thing out. What do we have for rear end? Half shafts are bad. Dang. Take all this out. I'm not going to sell the box. If I sell the box, I'm going to end up selling the car, the engine, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's dump that down. Nothing left but a hull. Go ahead and sell that off. Now let's take a look at our parts. This is the Magura. Making sure the engine isn't in there. Let's see, there's an air filter. Yeah, it's right there. I don't want to sell that. So, okay, so we're going to go. I'd like to be able to put this stuff in different boxes. That would be nice. Oh, that's what I don't want to sell. So there we go. Now I can do this and just start selling off all the stuff. Sell the radiator. There we go. All right. Let's bring it back into parking. Okay, so we've got a couple of decent drag racers out here. What was the horsepower on that? 230, 2376. What engine's in it? 8. Ah, yeah. What do I have that? What do I have in there? Yeah. Beastie. This thing's a beast. I wonder what I have in it. I could have easily just taken a motor out of this thing. And it needs to be fixed. Optimal flow is 1019. Yeah, I don't know. What's my 852? That's why. Put those bad boys on there. I probably needed it for that one. Okay. So now we know. All right. Our next target, I think we're going to go out to Yannigan County. This looks like an interesting track right here. Not sure. We've done the time trial, and I think we did the time trial with one of the other cars. I did come in second place for this race, so we're going to have to kind of, there's no limit on this. And it's all asphalt. I believe it's asphalt. So we need to find ourselves a car to do this with. So I think what I want to do is, see how I'm loving these cars. This one, I love it. I don't think I'm going to mess with it too much. However, this convertible right here, we're going to bring her back into the shop here. And I think I'm going to give her some, we're going to change it back to a four-wheel drive. Right? We're going to change it back to a four-wheel drive, and then probably I may keep the engine in it just to see. I may take the turbos out of it and just run it without the turbos on this track, because the turbos kind of spin up, and I don't know if I want that out there on the track or not. So let me think about it. Let me try to decide what I want to do with this, and I will catch you all very, very soon. Thanks for hanging with me. I certainly appreciate it. This is Quayzar saying good night, and I'm out.